Sunshine Strawberry is just one swing away from reaching the 400 home run mark. She'll look to etch her name in the history books today. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. Here's the Angels catcher, Sunshine Strawberry. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. One away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 44, Julio. Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number
Strawberry,
33.
a former Rookie of the Year, 23 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. Smith on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ground ball to Crawford for one. To first, double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot.
Number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
The 1-2. Lined into right. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Strawberry up now, trying to make this pitcher work, Singy.
Yeah, it's time to be annoying, Boog. Spoiler mode activated. Foul balls, deep counts, whatever it takes.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. So there's number 400. What a moment as one of the game's best circles the bases one more time in her great career. A very special swing of the bat.
Yeah, Boog, and to me, this is one of those career-defining moments. When a player makes her way into the 400 home run club, she's going to start being mentioned amongst the greatest power hitters to ever play this ball game. It's a rarefied air up there, and it's been really incredible to watch her perform throughout her career.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Man at second. Swing and he popped it up. That is the inning. Mariners leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Two outs, runner at first. The switch-hitting catcher will come up to hit. Sunshine Strawberry.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Pulls that one foul. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Angels leave one. They trail it here 4-2. Back to the top of the order now. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
J.P. Crawford.
Carpenter, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. Greg Amsinger with my guys, Yonder Alonso and Dan Plesac. 400 career home runs. That is a major milestone we witnessed recently, and it's certainly one to be celebrated, Yonder.
Yeah, first of all, congratulations. 400 home runs. Look, I was on deck when Edwin Encarnacion hit his 400th home run.
Really?
Yes, and I remember how much it meant to him. It was incredible to watch that happen. No question about it for me. 400 home runs is huge.
400 home runs for your career means that you are a consistent power threat, a player that Dan Plesac and other pitchers, they see on the lineup card before the first pitch.
Yeah, and one of the toughest things to do in any sport, hit a round ball with a round bat and hit it square. Been able to do it 400 times.
Is 400 enough, or is 500 still the bar to get to Cooperstown?
I'm with you. I think 500 is still that number that can get you there. 500, 600 home runs. Now we're talking about Hall of Fame. But no question about it, 400 is very, very special.
If you're a shortstop, 400 probably gets you in, you think? If you're a catcher?
Cal Ripken?
Right, exactly. But if you're strictly a DH, I'm with you. 500, you got to get there. Some work to be done, I guess.
One down. Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels.
And every at-bat's a big one for her now as she looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at-bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. She hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Strawberry, multi-time All-Star, 23 years old. She's a former American League MVP. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what she's been doing. It's made a big impact for her in recent games.
Line drive, base hit.
Pick it up.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And with every hit that extends her streak, she climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog, 30 is about as far as most players can take it, and she's just blown by that mark, and now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you this, as a hitter, it's so hard to not let that weigh on you. Every game you're going out there trying to get it out of the way.
Quick toss to first. Strawberry back in on a dive. The Halos looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Naylor. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Runners on the corners, no outs.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
There's a strike. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from 3rd. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 3.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
So 2 down, Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels. Well struck, right field. Way back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. She leaves the yard to right. Her latest homer in an incredible season. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Boog, I wasn't sure she hit that one as hard as she needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. In the dirt. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Out towards right center field. Low. Drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Cole Young.
So a man at first. Next to hit, Sunshine Strawberry. She's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Foul ball. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that is that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. High to the order. 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Angels are out in front 6-0. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, L.A. Strawberry had a sensational showing in the win.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Strawberry digs in. She's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell she steps in with confidence. It's like she already knows the answer to the test.
That one ripped right center field. And there's a hit.
Batting third, the center fielder, number
One down. Here's Mike Trout.
Trout.
Yoan. Runner on the go in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and she steals second base without a throw. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Pretty impressive from the three-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive her in now.
One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. She moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Taps softly to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Crawford goes. And the throw bounces. Tag out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
That one outside. Ball one. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. She's up to 3 home runs in the series. The Angels on the board first. It's 2-0. She absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
The catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Ball, that's low.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Here comes the throw. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for her.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Runner on second, 2 down. In the dirt. On a line. flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that's the third out. A double in the inning, but they leave them stranded. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Mariners nothing. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. One out, runner at second. Here's Josh Naylor.
First baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out.
Down the tag, got him.
Up next for the Mariners.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
So digging in, Sunshine Strawberry. Her two-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt she helped set the tone fairly early and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
First and second, 2 outs. And now batting Mike Trout.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
2 on, 2 outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Young. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Angels 3 and the Mariners 2. The Sunday Night Showcase is... So up next, Kerry Carpenter.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a pop-up. Smith. And that is the inning. One left for Seattle. They're down 3-2. First and second, 2 outs. Jake McCarthy up next for the Mariners.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Swing and he popped it up. McMahon should have this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But a big turn of events here in the 9th as we are again all knotted up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Strawberry stepping in now. It's clutch time, Singy. Go-ahead run sitting out there, begging to be driven in.
Yeah, she's just got to lock in and trust her process. One clean swing could change this entire game.
Ripped to right. Brings it in. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Not fooled at all right there. She was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. 1 strike away. Swing and a pop-up. She's got it. Ball game. And the Angels win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Strawberry had a great showing in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Sunshine Strawberry comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Strawberry steps in facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
Yeah, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter's made of, Boob. Let's see what she brings to the table in this spot.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Her latest homer in an incredible season. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Looks like this hitter was looking out over the plate, but she was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out man at first. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 9.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
In the air, right field. Hayes gets under it, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Angels 2 and the Cubs nothing. So 2 down. Dominic Canzone, the next Cub to hit.
Number 9, Dominic Canzone.
And a bunt towards third. Sends it to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Angels 2 and the Cubs 1.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
Strawberry, multi-time All-Star, 23 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball there. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Bang! Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. She was all over that fastball.
So runner at second, 2 down. Dominic Canzone now at the plate.
Dominic Canzone.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Runner around third. Relay throw home. The tag, and he's safe. It's 3-3.
I think someone lost track of where the runners were. They're wishing they'd gotten it out on that play, even if the run did score.
So 2 down, Sunshine, Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Swing at a ground ball. In time to Bush. That ends the inning. Angels held in check. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. First and second, no outs. Michael Bush digs in now. Payoff pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Half on his way home. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out on the tag.
Up next for the Cubs.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
All loaded up. Sunshine, Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This hitter at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Hader. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That one fouled off.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And the bases are unloaded. Another homer. That's her third home run of the game. And we are all tied up.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. Wow, down 4 late in the game. Things aren't looking too good at that point, but they've refused to back down. Great at bats to load the bases and get that tying run to the plate, and boom, grand slam, and we're starting over. This should be a great finish.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. Score remains at 8 apiece. On to the bottom of the 10th. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much.
And now this is down for a base hit. Around third. In comes the winning run, and the Cubs walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And the final here today, 9-8. So the Cubs celebrate at the plate. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. A major hitting streak could be extended today, and that belongs to this player. Sunshine Strawberry.
It's really special what she's been able to do over the course of the past month or so, and we haven't seen many players get this far in recent history. Her at-bats are becoming must-watch TV at this point.
Yeah, certainly one of the biggest stories going on in the sports world right now, so it should be fun to continue to follow. First pitch coming your way next. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A two-run homer. That's her fourth home run of the series. The Angels on the board first. It's 2-0. So add another game to her hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, she's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. She was all over that fastball.
Man at second. Swing and a ball popped up. One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Up next for the Angels.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. To Horner at second for 1. On to first, double play. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Angels 2 and the Cubs 1. We hope you're enjoying the game of the week on MLB The Show. So up next, Jeremy Pena.
Shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Puts a bunt down. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
The catcher, number 33.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 0-1. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. That's out number 2. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Neto.
One out, man at first. So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Here's the 0-1. And that's bunted out in front of home plate. Throws to first in time. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels. She's already homered in this game.
Strawberry.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that gets down into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He's safe. Now a 3-run game, 7-4. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she's squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 out, runner at second. Zach Neto will hit next. Runner at second. Swing and a pop-up. Pena under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder,
Matt Wallner, the next to hit for the Angels. Runner on second, 2 down. In the air out to center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 7 and the Angels 4. You're watching the game of the week on MLB The Show. So digging in, Michael Busch. The Cubbies trying to break this one open. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Ball in the dirt and it gets away. Moreno up to 3rd on the wild pitch.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Out towards right center field. Wallner coming on. And that'll do it. Cubs strand a couple. They hold a 7-4 lead. Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit. She's already homered here in this one.
Strawberry.
Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Now the 0-1. Rip, but it curls foul. One strike away. Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Trout flying around 3rd. And they cut the lead to 2. And her hot hitting continues.
They kept her in the yard that time, but all she's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this player.
So runner at second, 2 down. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. The tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Pena.
Get out.
Save.
No, he's safe.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Matt Wallner now at the plate. Hader is just 1 strike away. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs even this series up at a game apiece. Strawberry, certainly not the reason they lost this game. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
They may want to change how they approach her next time because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.